Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown. Now I want to talk about physical media, physical games, physical movies. Mostly this goes to physical games, and I'm going to get started right away. Just because you video game developers or even movie executives want to get rid of physical media does not mean we're going to bow down to your bullshit. I've said this once and I've said it before. If you guys decided to just get rid of consoles or even physical media, no skin off my bones. I have tons of collection of movies, tons of collection of video games, and I know some people might be like, "Oh, what about those DVDs? What if they break or run out or you can't get them anymore?" Because if you heard about any stories, there's some Warner Brothers DVDs that are failing, basically. So always check your Warner Brothers DVDs, because some of these might not work anymore because what the CD that they used. But yeah, that's another story for another day. But the thing is, I thought about that too. But I'll say this: I really don't give a shit, to be quite honest with you. You know why? It's because I'm still not gonna. It's almost like saying that, oh, that's gonna. It's almost like they're putting fear on you, so that way you can go to the digital shit. But yet, none of the movies that we are gonna ask for, or the games that we're gonna ask for, you're not gonna have them at all. So it's always good to keep the physical copy. Like for example, a good example is this movie right here. This movie right here. Is there any physical media with this movie? I mean, there is. Someone made it physical, and it's on a bootleg DVD and all that, and I got it. But are you ever gonna see this movie in any type of streaming service? No, you're not. You don't even see this movie on YouTube. You have, and it's funny too, because they have the sequel on YouTube of this movie, but they don't have the first movie. That makes no fucking sense. That's like having the last Star Wars movie from the original saga, but you don't have the other first two Star Wars movies. The fuck, what are you doing? You know? So, there's that. That's just one example. Another example is this gaming stuff about these gaming companies like Nintendo, Sony, and all these other people being like, oh, it's going to be digital this, digital that, digital this, digital that, AI this, AI that. Look, I don't mind AI shit as long as you use it as a tool and not use it to replace everything, to be quite honest with you. You know? And it is ridiculous that these video game companies want us to bow down and want us to literally not have physical media. And I've said this before and I say it again: if you guys fucking start doing it, not start doing it, but if it becomes permanent to the point that I can't enjoy my shit anymore, guess what? I'm not buying your shit. I'm not buying your consoles. I'm not buying your fucking games. I'm not buying anything that you fucking have. Fuck all of you. Just fuck all of you, to be quite honest with you. And if I ever become a video game designer and my game doesn't become a physical thing for people to buy, then guess what? I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit the video game industry. I'm going to quit following my dream of being a video game designer and do fucking something else. To be quite honest with you. Because I'm tired of that shit. I'm so fucking tired of this fucking bullshit. Of these fucking companies being like, you will buy something and you'll own nothing. You don't even own your bed. Oh, we're going to take your bed away from you. You're going to sleep on the floor. Oh, yeah, by the way, you don't own the floor that you have in your bed. So you're going to live outside. Oh, wait, that's right. You don't own the floor that you walk in outside. So we're going to take the grass away. We're going to take the concrete away. And matter of fact, we're going to put you in prison. Oh, wait, you can't own that either. So guess what? We're going to take that out also. How many tears is it going to be until people are fucking fed up with it and want to fight fucking back about it? Already people are talking about physical media coming back. Because they want it. They want to manifest it. And in a way, it is coming back. It is. If you really search hard enough and look hard enough, you will see it happening. But these video game companies and movie companies, they're not going to tell you that. Why would they? It doesn't benefit them. Why would they show a movie that's from the 70s and 60s and put them on a streaming service when they could just put other movies from nowadays, which majority of people like me don't fucking care. We barely care about these movies. We barely care about these video games. So why the fuck you're gonna be like, oh, it's all gonna be digital and you're gonna fucking like it? No, we're not gonna fucking like it. Oh, it's all gonna be all digital. So guess what? You are forced to watch these. No, we're not. What the fuck you talking about? Some of us have a bad fucking catalog that some of these other fucking idiots around us are like, oh, why don't you get rid of that? Why don't you get rid of that? Yeah, because it works so well for the people that got rid of their Disney movies and they went to Disney Plus and some of their movies were not on Disney Plus. Congratulations for selling all your Disney fucking collection movies and thinking that Disney Plus is going to have all of them. You are stupid as fuck. These are the people that sold the Simpsons collection. The DVDs and all that was uncensored and shit like that, they sold them. Because thinking that, oh, you know, Disney's gonna not do none of that shit. But it did. Alright? This is why physical media is important. Alright? Here's a good example of physical media. Square lost the assets to Kingdom Hearts 1. You mean to tell me, none of you don't fucking have the physical game of the PS1 version of Kingdom Hearts 1. None of you do in your own house. Not even your office. You don't have a kid that has the game. Is that what you mean to fucking tell me? I smell some bullshit. I smell some smoke. And when there's smoke, there's fire. Alright? So in my opinion, I thought that was bullshit. You mean to tell me you couldn't have gone to eBay to fucking buy one? Or some shit? That's what I'm fucking talking about. All of this excuse is just bullshit in my opinion, bro. Just bullshit. Beyond comprehension, bro. Seriously. Here's another good story, Disney. Toy Story 2 was almost lost because of some digital hazard. But luckily, the person that had something physical, it was digital, but it was still physical to hold on your hand, and it was still there to recuperate the movie. And that's what we got, Toy Story 2. You see what happens when you actually keep physical media or anything that's physical, that's digital stuff in it? But you don't fucking hear me talking, right? You don't hear me fucking talking, right? These video game companies can stick that digital shit up their fucking ass. And it will blow up in their face. Alright? Look, I'm waiting to be caught on. Look, I don't care for GTA 6. I really don't. And I'm not going to get the game. But I'm looking forward for that game to come out so it can crash and burn the fucking video game industry, bro. It's gonna crash and burn for the video game industry. Because if that game was a fucking $100, or what these video game companies want, it's gonna crash the video game industry. And then people are gonna find out why it crashed that way. Or I could pay $100 for Grand Theft Auto 6, and then all of a sudden, the stocks crash and plummet. And all of you guys are wondering why fucking crash and plummet. Once you have a fucking thick skull and fucking think outside the box, and fucking realize that this shit's bullshit. That this shit is a hindrance to the gaming industry and to physical media overall. But you don't give a shit about it. The new Assassin's Creed game, Black Flag. You need an internet provider to play this game. That's the same shit with the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Yeah, the first game is in it, but the other two games, you need the internet to access them. It's not really inside the disc. Who wants to buy shit like that? Once I saw that shit, and once I saw that shit, I was like, I'm done. I'm not playing these games anymore. I'm not playing none of these games that have that shit. What is wrong for me? What is so what is so fucked up for this industry for me to just go and buy the old Spyro games and play them, or buy the old Final Fantasy games and play them on my PlayStation 3 or 1? Oh, but those consoles can wear out and die, of course, but there's always people that can fix it. Technology has advanced to the point that people can fix certain things, and those consoles could be 10 times better than what they were when they came out. See, you don't think about that, don't you? Because it doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit you. This is why I've been saying for years, these video game consoles should last at least up to 50 fucking years. Or 20 years max. Maybe 25 years. And guess what? I'm not alone, because there's articles out there and people talking about maybe we should extend our video game consoles a lot more. No shit, Sherlock. Because some of these gaming systems, like the PS1, the Atari 2600, PlayStation, other video game consoles, like the Dreamcast, and what is it, the Game Boy and all that stuff, all of those systems, these companies didn't went full throttle of what the system was capable of. They showed what the system's capable of, but they didn't went all the way of what the system's capable of. That's why still to this day, I feel the same way with PlayStation 1 and 2 and 3 and even 4. That these consoles didn't reach the heightness and the gratitude of what they were supposed to be. Technology-wise. These companies just saw the max in their eyes and they moved forward. When the max wasn't even fucking reached. They thought they reached it, but they didn't reach it at all. There's a reason why people go back to these systems and find out that these systems can reach more and more and more quality than what these video game companies provide for us and back in the day and now. If not, there won't be videos like these. There won't be videos like that on the internet at all whatsoever. And I'll be talking out of my ass. But there's proof of it. For crying out loud, you can literally put a movie inside an Atari 2600 game system. Look it up. It's not that hard to find. The fact that you can do that for the Atari 2600 tells me that that system was more capable of so many things that the company refused to fucking acknowledge and refused to take advantage of. And it hasn't changed ever since. Happens with Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. Okay? These video game companies need to understand that some of this shit should have never fucking died or moved on. We should still be, in my opinion, in the PS3 era. Some people might say in the PS2 era. Because these consoles still haven't showed the capabilities of what could they do. Because all of us just decided, yeah, 10 years, 5 years, 12 years, yeah, it's about time for a new console. Who told you that? Who told you that? You just got that synced inside your mind over time because these video game companies allowed you to accept it. Instead of actually questioning why. Why does this happen? Why do you need to crash it? Why do you need to stop it right now? A good example was Donkey Kong Country. When people saw Donkey Kong Country for the first time, they thought it was for a new console. But no, they found it was for the Super Nintendo, which shocked people to the point that what can you do with the system? A great example. See, that's when people started questioning, wait a minute. This is not a new console? This is actually the console that's now? Wait a minute. Something's off here. So why are you continuing, so why are you moving on with a new console when you have something perfectly like this right here? You know? I feel like sometimes the video game industry moved fast for no reason. Oh, we went to 3D. All right, let's just stick to that. Let's just push it to the max. And no one is not going to get tired of it, or no one's not going to question about it. Maybe some simps that never questioned about it, but people like me are questioning about it now. To the point that when we look at these systems and we look at your non-physical media, we're just done with you, bro. We're just fucking done. We're done. Seriously, we all know the PS6 is just going to be the PS5 Pro slapped with a number 6 on it. That's what really it's going to be. We all know it. We all fucking know it. The new Switch is just going to be Switch 1 or 2 slapped with a number 3 on it. We all knew the new Xbox is just going to have some random fucking number from the previous number just slapped on it, and it's just the same console as previously. No difference whatsoever. So why the fuck we moved on? We still should be in the PS3 era. But you guys want to move on so quickly and so fast to the point that a lot of these gamers can't keep up. And you blame us for not keeping up. But yet, some of your games are not selling. Or some of the product that you're pushing, no one doesn't give a shit about. Because they're not ready, or they just don't give a shit about it. It's most likely the latter. No one doesn't give a shit about it. Oh, here's digital media. Do we get physical media too? Like, you know, have a balance of both? No, we're just gonna get rid of the physical. Then fuck off. You're just telling me to fuck off as a consumer. And you're just telling me that we don't give a fuck about your opinion, we will move the fuck on, and we're gonna make sure that what you love dies. Because we're gonna make as much money as possible, laughing to the bank, while you are there suffering and crying and wondering what the fuck has happened to the video game industry. And we won't give a fuck about it. We just go on and laugh our ass off to the bank. And yet, your investors are going to look at you like, what the fuck you do? What the fuck did you do? And now you're going to be worried about it. Because now your investors are going to be like, no, we're done with you. Bye. We're going to go somewhere that actually gives a fuck about physical media. We're actually going to go to people that actually give a fuck, and we could put money in it so we can actually get more money from them. Because once we add those tallies up of how much money we got from them and how much money we got from you, oh, we're going to see the flaws about what you did. And knowing that we could have made more money with you, but you decided not to because you decided to want to keep the more amount of money than actually providing everybody equal minimum of pay. So this is the CHUCKY signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below what you feel about this video. Like it, hate it, I don't give a shit. All I know is that the whole shit, what I mentioned in this video, will stop. Because people are so sick of it. People are so fucking tired of it. To the point that people are going to take the video game industry by force, by their own hands, and do something with it. And you're going to have and I'm pretty sure that all these other people, all these little simp-ass motherfuckers are going to complain, they're going to bitch, cry, and moan, saying that, why would you do this? Even though it is the right thing to do for the video game industry to keep going forward and thrive and give the consumer what they want and what they've been asking for.